Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. So last time we finished one of the story missions, and it was a bit of a tough one. I really enjoyed it actually.
That man, his form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself.
Why?
People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster.
Yeah, we should talk about that. What's going on there?
All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, of course.
His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified.
Will I share the same fate?
If someone without a crest were to wield the relic you possess, they would likely meet the same fate as Miklon. You, however, have been chosen. You are worthy of wielding the sword of the Creator, so there is no need to worry. The Church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would.
I wonder if that means Sylvain's gonna get to use it. As you wish.
You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back. I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
Is your meeting over, Professor?
You look troubled.
I was just thinking about something. Professor, the possession of relics and crests has been highly valued in Fargus since ancient times. It's far from uncommon for someone to lose their ability to lead their house because they don't bear a crest. Just like Miklon. It happened to my uncle as well. The eldest child of the king, and yet he never ascended to the throne.
Oh wow, like normally he would be the one that would have gotten the throne. Interesting.
All families whose bloodlines carry the crests of the 10 elites are much the same. But House Gautier takes it a step further and absolutely requires an heir who possesses a crest.
Why are they so obsessed with it?
To that house, the power of crests is a necessity, not a luxury. House Gautier holds the most northern territory in the kingdom, and they have fought with the people to the north for many years. The head of that house is responsible for protecting that territory from fearsome invaders, whom they keep at bay with the power of crests and relics. In exchange for that responsibility, they are granted special privileges within the kingdom.
Their crests grant them special privileges?
In a way. That said, ability cannot be measured by the possession of a crest alone. I believe that Margrave Gautier was wrong to disinherit Miklon, simply because he did not bear a crest. Still, there is always a reason for why such customs stand the test of time. Imagine what this world would be like if no one placed any stock in crests. Bloodlines that carry crests would dwindle. The metaphorical blade used to oppose threats would eventually rust. This same argument has been made time and time again across the years. Both sides are at once right and wrong.
What do you believe, Dimitri?
I believe those with crests and those without should acknowledge the other's strengths and learn to respect each other based on personal merits. And that doesn't apply only to crests. The same holds true for lineage, race, faith, ideologies.
I can get behind you on this.
If we could just accept each other and make mutual concessions, one step at a time, perhaps... Who knows if that's even possible? Everyone has something that is unacceptable within them. I certainly do, and I'd wager you do as well. I wonder which is best, Professor. To cut away that which is unacceptable, or to find a way to accept it anyway.
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator.
Honestly, I haven't even used it yet. But sure, Rhea.
Now then, I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Rhea, Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flayn is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flayn recently?
I have not.
I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh no, 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 what am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
That doesn't sound good. I don't know if I trust Seteth, but Flayn's an innocent girl in all this.
Part 1. White Clouds. Horsebow Moon. Rumors of a Reaper. As cold air begins to creep in from the north of Fargus, Fodlan welcomes the riches of fall. The women spend their days reaping the golden fields, gratefully embracing the bounty the goddess has once again provided. The men venture into the wilds with horse bows and empty sacks ready to be filled with game.
You can move the little 8-bit character at the bottom by tilting your controller. Look at that. That's fun. 5,000 gold. Nice. Dimitri. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for your help the other day, Professor. Please, allow me to express my gratitude by taking you to dinner.
I would be delighted.
Fantastic. Please think about what you'd like to eat. After all, such magnificent guidance must work up quite an appetite. I've studied swordsmanship for some time, but your mercenary skills are something else entirely.
I don't have to think. Sword and crab. Steak and crab. Let's go.
Speaking of which, there's another question I must ask you. Were you reconciled with the reality of battle from your first foray? With the killing part, I mean?
No, it's never easy.
I see.
And you?
No. I do not carry that burden well. I doubt that will change, no matter how many years come and go. The first time I led on the battlefield, I was sent to quell a rebellion in the west. It was not a difficult fight. The enemy was not well trained, and their morale was low. A swing of the lance, and your opponent falls. A flash of your blade, and a path opens up. That's the sort of battle it was. Easy, right?
Is this the battle that makes Felix call him the Boar Prince? I wonder. What caused the rebellion?
The noble family from that area sought to seize the throne after my father's untimely death. The leader of the rebel army was defeated, and the rebellion quelled. This was at the height of the post-war period. I recall coming across a dead soldier's body. He was clutching a locket, and inside was a lock of golden hair. I don't know to whom it belonged. his wife, his daughter, mother, lover. I'll never know. He was a soldier, an enemy, someone we had cut down without hesitation. But in that moment, I realized he was also a real person, just like the rest of us. Of course, we cannot stand idly by and allow anyone to commit senseless acts of violence. Yet, in dispensing what we call justice, we take the lives of cherished family members, beloved friends. Killing is part of the job, but even so, there are times when I'm chilled to the bone by the depravity of my own actions.
I've felt the same way.
That you feel the same way is more comforting than you could know. Professor, may I speak freely? When we first met, I thought of you as someone who felt no strong feelings about killing your enemies. I could never trust someone who kills without batting an eye. My heart won't allow it. But after speaking with you and getting to know you better, I can see you're not like that. Now I know, with all my heart, that I can trust you. Thank you for that.
Support level B. Nice.
As I believe you are already aware, Seteth's younger sister Flayn has gone missing. At present, all we know for certain is that she has not left Garreg Mach.
Flayn is not the type of person to just wander off on her own without telling me where she is going. We have searched the monastery thoroughly, but have found nothing. I am now mobilizing the knights to begin searching the town. Troubling rumors have been running rampant lately. I do not wish to consider the worst, but...
What are the troubling rumors?
There are rumors of someone prowling the streets and attacking innocents night after night.
The Death
The
Knight?
knights have investigated the matter. They have not discovered any remains, nor have they found any concrete evidence.
The people are panicked. They all insist someone called the Death Knight
yep.
is coming to claim their souls with his blade. There is no way she could have escaped unscathed if she were captured by such a fiend. Where is she?
Seteth, recall that impatience begets error. Please do your best to calm yourself. I think of your sister as family as well. You know that. You have my support. We will devote ourselves fully, mind, body, and soul, to recovering her. Professor, your mission for this month is to help find Flayn. The knights have the town covered, so I ask that you focus your efforts on searching the monastery again. We do not have time to waste. You have your orders.
Flayn has disappeared? Seteth must be beside himself.
So, finding little Flayn is our mission for this moon? Leave it to me, Professor. Chasing after girls is my specialty.
Sylvain, even you must agree that now isn't the time for jokes.
I was just thinking the exact
I
same
hope
thing.
Flayn is okay. I've heard rumors about some Death Knight running around town.
Sounds intriguing. I have been hoping to cross blades with him.
Felix, please consider how Seteth must be feeling right now.
In any case, we must start our search at once. Every moment matters. On your order, Professor, let's try to collect as much information as we can.
Agreed.
I'm on the lookout for suspicious individuals. The only place I've yet to check is the library.
We'll go together.
As you wish. Candlelight. And who is that?
Is it Flayn?
No, it isn't. Impossible.
Professor, to do. What are you up to at this hour?
Your Highness, my apologies.
Oh, none necessary. I'm sorry for startling you. I was just doing some research. But I'm just about finished. I didn't realize how late it had gotten. We'd better head back to our quarters to do. Until tomorrow, Professor.
A most unusual man. Whatever could he have been looking for so late at night? That book is quite askew. He must have rushed to put it back upon the shelf.
Well, let's go see what it is.
It seems to be a record of donations from nobility. Arundel. That's not a name I know. But look at that. This Arundel gave quite a sum each year. That is, until the year 1174. He must have died or fallen to financial woe. I can't imagine what this has to do with Flayn.
I need to look and see what year it is right now. 1174. Petra's birthday. Let's host a tea party. Why not?
You have my thanks for giving me your spare time.
She's from Brigid. She doesn't speak the language natively. Well, it's not her first language.
I have gratitude.
But that's about all I know.
It's needing sweetness. Yes.
She's not a singer, right?
No.
Nope, okay. I don't know enough about you, Petra. I'm sorry.
I am in agreement.
Cool.
What? Yes.
Swimming in the ocean. Okay, we got
I
two.
will be waiting happily for you to be inviting me again.
At least I didn't ruin her birthday. Okay, so I think we have a bunch of certifications we could do right now. Also, what are these exclamation marks? Rare monster sighting and war for the weak? Are those missions? Like, are those missions that can be missed or something? War for the week happens 3 weeks in a row. Next week, I'm going to see what this rare monster sighting is. Huh. I'm guessing that those are fights. And maybe this rare monster one is only on this Sunday the 14th. So yeah, we're going to have to do that next week. One other thing. So I was looking at character bios, and I haven't been paying that close attention to everybody's abilities, and I probably should have. But I wanted to show you this. Lone Wolf is what Felix has. Unit deals 5 extra damage when no battalion is assigned, or when battalion endurance is 0. So I have a battalion on him, and I really shouldn't. So I'm probably going to remove the battalion from him, because this is basically taking attack damage away from him. So I did want to show that. So let's see if I can look at some of the other ones too. So R, we'll switch. So Lockpick, we know that one. Philanderer, if a female ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage. Cool. Live to Serve, when healing an ally with white magic, unit recovers the same amount of HP. Cool. Use Rally for Strength +4. Lady Knight grants Might +3 and Hit +5 with Gambits. So for her, Gambits are really great. Awesome. And yeah, we know that one. Yep. We know that one. Defense +4 if you wait. Cool. So I just wanted to show that off. So let's take his battalion off. Alright, let's do some supports. Doesn't look like we've got too many right now.
Here you go, Felix. Have some tea.
Oh.
Sorry, but we're all out of cakes. Should I bake some more?
Please, don't.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Oh, your clothes are so dirty. Let me wash them for you.
Mercedes, what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just making tea. Is there something wrong with that?
You're not my mother. You don't have to bother with all this. I can do without it.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. You just remind me so much of my little brother.
I do?
That face.
Yes, his name is Emile. We have different fathers, but we grew up in the same household. That is, until I was about 8 or 9 years old. I haven't seen him since then.
Sorry to state the obvious, but I'm not your brother. I'm not Emile.
Why hasn't she seen him in all that time?
Can't you find someone else to bother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll leave you alone.
How dare you be so rude to Mercedes? She's so nice.
Please help yourself to more tea if you'd like. I can leave the pot. Goodbye.
I am me, Felix Hugo Fraldarius. There is no one else.
All right, lone wolf.
Brother.
Got all emo just because his brother died. Doesn't mean you gotta be a jerk, Felix. Alright, Mercedes and Sylvain.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
That's what you say to all the
really?
girls.
You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
Ouch.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been.
It's fucked
My
up.
mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom.
Whoa. Let's go and hunt those guys down. I want to hurt them.
I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, Oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you.
God, that's
House
tragic.
Bartels wanted a crest and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Yeah, Crests kind of took your brother from you too, so. Okay, Sylvain and Ingrid. He's gonna hit on her too.
That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me, Sylvain, what am I to you?
You're my friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
An old friend, is it? Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
Nobody asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it. Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
Do you mean to imply you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
When you were 8, you came on to my sweet, sweet granny.
What?
My granny!
Oh my god.
Come on. I was 8 and she was That was a long time ago.
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
A scarecrow?
Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic, tragic accident.
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter. Who do you suppose made peace with the furious lord despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Me, always for you. Every time.
You're a good friend, Ingrid.
What a jerk.
Right?
You know what? This conversation is over. I'm done.
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now?
Try. He'll try to change. Okay. Now, do I have... Hold on, let me go into the cell to see if how many of these intermediates I have. Just one? Ugh. How much do they cost? They're kind of pricey. Let's buy a couple of these. We're gonna need them. Hold on, is there any bullions we need to sell? Oh yeah, we got that accuracy ring. Cool. Okay, no bullions. Okay, you two have classed into your intermediates. Now, Dedu, Felix, Ash, Sylvain, Mercedes, Annie, and Ingrid. I want you to be a Pegasus Knight. 100%. Nice bonus right there. Alright, she's going to get Dex, Speed, and Resistance. Canto. And Avoidance plus 10. Allows unit to move again after completing certain actions if there is movement remaining. After completing certain actions. Like what? So can I... is it like horseback riding where I can attack, and then if I have extra movement I can retreat? I'm guessing that's what it is. Yep, you're going to be a Pegasus Knight. Let's go, girl.
I must continue to work hard.
The battalion that was assigned has been removed because this unit is no longer the correct movement type for that battalion. So in other words, she probably needs ones that can fly with her. I'm guessing. Okay, Sylvain, let's make you a Cavalier. You also get Canto, good.
Huh, okay.
Okay, I've got 2 more, right? And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 that I need to do. We're just gonna do them all, I think. Oh, out of stock. Okay. I don't know if that's if they stock in the month or if they stock by the week. I guess we're gonna have to find out, aren't we? Darn. Okay, let's get picky. I think I want Mercedes and Annie maybe to go next. Ash should be a good one too. An archer. Yep, we can lean into this real hard. Bow range +1. That's huge.
Oh, what a relief.
Okay, and one more. He can wait. He's still super tanky. He's doing just fine. Felix, you're doing pretty good right now too. Who am I gonna? I think I'm going thief with you, right? Yeah. Brawler could be really good too. Allows unit to fight without a weapon. Alright. I think we're gonna go thief with him though. Okay. Dedu and Felix I think are gonna wait. It's gonna be between Mercedes and Annette. So, Priest allows unit to cast heal. If heal is already available, then unit can cast it twice as often? Oh. So it just gives me more charges, is what I'm supposed to understand with that, right? That's the number of charges. And heal 5 extra HP when using white magic. Cool. So our 10 or 11s go up to 15 or 16. Mage does fire. Then unit can cast it twice as often. Cool. Yeah. I think I'll do my priest first. So, Mercedes, you are now a priest. Stat bonus.
I'm so glad I passed.
Cool. And I can't do anybody else, right? Okay. So I've got Annie, Felix, and Dedu to do still. Hold on, let's look at this calendar real quick. Hunting Festival. Festival in the dining hall featuring meats from practically every region. Effects are enhanced when dining with a meat enthusiast. So like Raphael? Acquire a festival that's held once every few moons. Effects are enhanced by the uplifting nature of the event. Check out the wares of a traveling southern merchant. This is your chance to buy items that are difficult to obtain in the monastery. Cool. Check out the wares of a traveling eastern merchant. This is your chance to buy items that are difficult to obtain. Alright. I'm going to do a quick save and then we're going to explore.
Oh my. Just one small girl who's gone astray has caused all this. We cannot let this stand. You must do all you can to find out where she's gone. Now ask around to see what information you can find. Come now, no time to waste.
Agreed, let's go find her. Okay.
Okay.
Always know where to find you, Bernadetta.
Flayn's not in here!
Open up.
I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
Damn right, Bernadetta. I have to know. Okay. She's not in here. I saw that you had a teddy bear.
There! anyone but Bernie. Maybe
Oh, you
Flayn
go
just
by
wanted to
Bernie?
be
I like
alone
that.
for a while. Have you considered that? Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
I actually don't know. They don't really label the rooms, so I'm not really sure. Recruit.
Hi, sorry.
Okay,
There,
still not
sit,
quite there.
maybe. Come to think of it.
Do you hide away doing needlework? You
Thank
do.
so much.
You're welcome. Now will you join me? That one's not for you, so it's somebody else who adores sweets. Ooh, you know what? That's probably Ignatz. And isn't that one gonna be Cyril? And probably Claude. Who am I gonna do mission assistance with this month?
Let's see.
Maybe Marianne? I'm just gonna try this. I have no idea how or in what ways those help, but
Professor.
do I have any bait? I do not.
I was thinking.
Professor.
The whole monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month. It's a yearly tradition, but with things the way they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flayn soon.
Oh, we'll find her. Probably have to kill somebody about it, but we'll
You're
find
looking
her.
for Flayn's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yaritza.
Why?
There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
All right, I'll take your word for it. You're not an idiot. You're a jerk, but you're not an idiot. Someone who's picky about their bedding. Who is it that sleeps all the time? It's Linhart, right?
Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head. All I did was suggest that Flayn might have eloped.
Is that a possibility?
I don't know. I was just suggesting things. Suddenly, I was seeing stars and Ingrid was yelling at me.
Yeah, you two should just, get married or something.
Hey!
I hope Flayn isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Alois hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always
So?
getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flayn, you know? It's
Really?
probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
Hold on. Alois better not be the person that Seteth was worried about was hitting on Flayn. That better not be a thing. I don't like that.
A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book. If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to?
To the greenhouse for some flowers?
The greenhouse. I did not think of that. I will take a look around there later. How could you... How could you...
Oh, something else I was going to do was start talking to all of these students about recruitment, just to see if anybody is
Beautiful. If it
able
were
to be
a-
recruited.
Oh, well.
Okay, we're gonna do this with everybody as we
Now
talk
that
to
he
them.
was all, it's probably a. Good to see you, Professor. I was just on my way to train.
Okay, no. You're over there somewhere? I must have missed you. Alright, let's go talk to Aloise. Where are you at out here,
I
dude?
was thinking.
Maybe in one of these alcoves? An expensive-looking clasp with an outdated design. It probably belongs to someone who is not up on trends. Manuela, maybe?
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flayn? You can't really believe I did that.
Did you find anything in the
Well,
pond?
this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
Yeah, that would suck. Okay, we'll head up this way.
If Flayn were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now. Perhaps this is not a kidnapping at all. Do you suppose she could have simply run away?
I mean, it's possible.
If that is the case, it is unlikely that we will find her anywhere in the monastery.
And that would beg the question, why, you know? What would cause her to run away? Someone's slacking on their training. That's going to be Hilda. Yep.
Where could Flayn have gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flayn. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
Why? Does he think we are involved with that? No, I don't think any of those are for her. Okay, there's a
Let's
quest in
see.
here.
When I consider how Seteth must be feeling, my heart breaks. We must find Flayn as soon as possible. There are no signs of her having left the monastery, but we cannot safely rule out any possibility just yet. I'm wasting precious time standing about trying to think of a solution. I'll survey the monastery and see what information I can gather. There must be someone who has a clue as to Flayn's whereabouts. Will you do me a favor?
Gather clues about Flayn by talking to different people throughout the monastery. If someone seems suspicious, you should check their room or other places they might spend time. So Aloise, Tomas, and Yuritsa have all been called out by people right now. So we'll keep exploring, and then we'll probably have to go and look through rooms.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flayn's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
Me too. Whoops, I keep forgetting to do the recruit option with people outside my house. How are you doing,
Where
Leonie?
could Flayn have gone? I hear, but he's. So it was. Hey, I hope we get a chance to. I know I'm in a different class, but you're the only other person here who's learned from Captain Gerald.
Join us. Isn't interested yet. Strength and Lance. I would need to work on Lance a bit to get her to join us, it looks like. I see you. Owl feather.
Hello?
Flayn is missing. We should split up and search for her. There isn't a moment to waste. We must find her before it's too late.
Agreed.
Flayn's gone missing. Where could she be? If it were an ordinary kidnapping, you'd think there'd be a demand for ransom or something by now. I don't like the sound of this. Flayn, if it were an
I guess lords aren't people you can do lost
I bet
items
Flayn
with.
ran away. She couldn't stand being held back by Seteth any longer. I can empathize. I know what it's like to have an overbearing big brother.
She has talked about, feeling trapped. When you saw her, when we talked to her in the greenhouse, at one point she talked about, kind of like, yeah. She could have run away.
Professor, but if you... I bet I can... Oh, you found it! Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart.
You're welcome, lazy girl. What do you got for me?
I hope you're up for a challenge.
Deliver the letter. There's no address, but there's only one person who's always working his hardest, not very upfront with his true feelings, and has an adorable way about him. Who's always working his hardest, not upfront about his feelings, and has an adorable way about him? Maybe Caspar? I mean, Felix would fit the bill except for the adorable way about him because he's just a jerk to everybody. So maybe it's Caspar for the, working hard and... Yeah, I don't know. That could be other people too. An admiring love letter.
A moment, please.
For wearing under gauntlets, someone picky about armor.
Did you hear about Flayn? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yaritza? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today.
He's
What
starting
would
to
make
seem
you
the most
suspect him?
suspicious. Does he? I heard that he goes out every
I
night.
see. Well, I'll let the knights know. Need something, Professor?
Can
I'm on
I
an
actually
important mission
recruit
for
her?
Lady Rhea. Until that's done, I can't offer any help.
Okay. Really values levels. Someone who gardens as a hobby.
Did you hear about Flayn? Some of the lower... What? What would make you suspect him? I see.
Okay. Okay, so the tournament will take time. Maybe we'll do the tournament. We'll see. Okay, any blue things to pick up?
Impossible.
Ooh, you're not having a good time. I will find her, I swear.
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
I think I've already tried
I'm
this
sorry
with
to
you,
say.
but okay. It's probably Cyril. I think it specifically said at one point that he adored her. Okay.
Because of Flayn's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Seteth's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch.
Would Yuritz's room be in the dormitories or somewhere else? Sturdy wooden hammer, metal chisel. They probably belong to someone who frequently conducts research. I would think that would be Hanuman. Any of the professors, really.
Miss Flayn's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe.
Me too. Also, sorry for letting you get beat up by a giant monster beast in the last mission. My bad.
We do not seem to have any leads at present. No, that does not belong. No, that...
What do you train in? Makes sense. This dude was a freaking tank. Alright, we'll go over here just to see if there are any items. Okay, can't go in there.
Really?
Listen, reflecting on it now, Flayn has always seemed a rather odd person. She appears young, yet there's something about her that seems much older than her years suggest.
That's true,
and she's
actually.
quite wise, but also surprisingly naive.
Maybe she's actually a ghost.
A ghost? Don't be absurd!
I kind of thought she would like that.
What did... Hey! There!
Hey, you're the one who
That's
likes
mine.
sweets. Okay, cool.
Professor! Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe.
Death
He
Knight?
was just like the rumors say, all covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flayn's disappearance, do you?
Honestly, probably not, but it's not out of the question.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela?
Can't say I have,
I saw
actually.
her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance. Do you know, Professor?
You're on first-name terms with Professor Manuela?
Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
No, I didn't know. Now I do.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't know who's picky about their bedding.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Flayn was child-napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye.
Who, Petra?
Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Brigid. Before she
Interesting.
was here, what was she getting up to? This is...
Do you really think Flayn was kidnapped?
There must be another
Do you think she ran
explanation.
off on her own? That doesn't put me any more at ease.
Professor, I've only ever spoken to Flayn a handful of times. She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her.
You think she'd be easily deceived?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I just hope she comes home safe. I'd like...
You're rather interested. Dex and authority, huh?
I've only ever
Interesting.
spoken. She always.
Okay, you're the art book, right?
Oh, that's mine.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I didn't ask either of you about
Shamir,
recruitment.
Training has given, but
Not interested. Dex and writing.
Hey, I wonder if it has. Oh, yes. I do find.
Rather interested. Cool. Charm and authority. Okay.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flayn was, do you?
We can't rule it
Whether
out.
the rumors are true or not, I just hope our Flayn is safe.
Okay, I think I've tried this with you.
Oh, that! I thought I was gone
Clearly
for
not.
good.
Okay. I knew it was one of those three, right? Because it was Annie, Mercedes, and Hubert that went to the sorcery school. Yeah, I think Hubert. And I thought I'd tried all three of them. But clearly, I did not get Annie. Ah, Cyril, I think I have something for you, too. I'm getting a lot of owl feathers.
I can't believe Flayn just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon. I learned all sorts of things. Cleaning. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need done for your class.
Ask for
You betcha.
assistance?
I'm your guy, Professor. Since, you can't exactly add me to your class or anything.
He's going to work with you, but he's not a fighter, right? Okay.
I can't believe Flayn
Cool,
just
I guess.
disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and...
Whoops. Portrait of Rhea.
Hey, that's mine.
So wait, are you actually like a fighter? Like, can I deploy you? Well, shit, I think I can. Level 11. A commoner, all right. Proficient with the axe. Huh, wild. Okay. Another axe user. Oh, he comes with an intermediate skill, so I can just class him up. Cool. Close counter. To counterattack adjacent foes. So if he was a bow user. So he can actually use bows. Cool. He's C rank in bows. Wow, okay. Well, hey, welcome to the party, Cyril. That's great.
I can't believe... Oh, Alois.
Whoa. I can only imagine how worried Seteth must be, but isn't mobilizing the entire Order of Knights a bit excessive? I was originally assigned to investigate those reports of the Death Knight in the town near Garreg Mach. When I think how many more victims that dastard might claim while we're all busy searching for Flayn. I'm sorry, that was insensitive. We're all under a lot of stress right now. It's important that we find her quickly.
You've still got an icon above your head.
Let's see. I can't believe Flayn... Oh, are you Alois and Shamir?
I don't know why, though. Oh, maybe he's the head out to the battlefield mission or something? Yeah, it's the same icon. Maybe that's what it is. Alright.
If Flayn has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. At least for now. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective. That's only logical, Professor.
Young Flayn's disappearance is most troubling.
The research one.
I can't believe I left this behind. Thank you so much for retrieving it.
Harvesting and taxation. It probably belongs to a young noble who owns territory.
This might be the first time I've ever seen Seteth look so worn down. If poor Flayn was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
Rude. It's not. Dedu, how dare you? I should smack you upside the head right now. Talking about my buddy like that. Rude.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report. There is a masked individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning. You see? Nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flayn's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
But we don't know who it is, huh? Guess not. Alright. Now, it said that these were open.
Hello there.
Does that mean they're selling different stuff than usual? More rare stuff? Or is that
Return
just telling
soon,
us
please.
that these would open even if we didn't do the quest?
Welcome. Come again.
Who cares?
Oh?
Ah, Shamir.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flayn? You find me suspicious.
What did you do before coming to the monastery?
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seiros, but that hardly links me to Flayn's disappearance.
You're not wrong. I would
seem
love
busy,
to recruit
Professor.
you.
I'm busy as well.
It seems this person is rather interested in Byleth's house. Okay. So we must be getting close to the level that she likes.
Is this about Flayn? You find true. Your point being, I understand that I don't fit in, but that heart. What brings you? Is this about Flayn? But that heart. It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not. It's not mine.
Someone who is particular about fashion. That could also be Hilda. Or, what's his bucket with the bad hair from the Golden Deer? Alright, any other items? Oh, wow. I'm pretty much just stealing from these shops right now. It's fine. It's no big deal.
Professor?
What you got for
To
me,
think that
Ingrid?
Flayn would disappear like this. Seteth must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
He is Annie's dad. I think that just that confirms it in my mind, right? She could have sworn that she saw her dad. Gilbert's got the red hair. It all fits. It all fits. Gilbert's Annie's dad.
What?
A silver necklace engraved with the crest of Seiros. It probably belongs to a devout believer. That could be Mercedes. Could be Rhea. Could be a number of the teachers. Someone who cares for horses.
I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flayn's in trouble. That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her. Now, where do I start? Hey, Professor. No?
Strength and brawl.
I don't know if that's it. Where do... What's that? What's that? What's this?
Admiring love letter. Doesn't look like it's for you.
Hello.
Flayn? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else.
Oh gosh,
I just
Linhart.
recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanuman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanuman of abducting Flayn. Huh? However, I still have a lot of... Flayn, if it was a... Oh...
Are you the pillow person?
Oh, thank you.
Yep. How do I... Oh, it's because I just got information about Hanuman.
Professor.
Right? That's gonna be... Yeah, that's Hanuman right there. Okay.
Young Flayn's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool. That's who.
I don't actually suspect you. You have already investigated her thoroughly?
Alas, Seteth would never allow that. However, while Flayn's major crest of Seteth is rare, there are others who possess it.
Someday I'll say that right. Oh, you're the one I'm supposed to give the gift to.
I can't believe Flayn. Oh, Alois.
The one who works really hard. It's you. Admiring love letter. That's why you're marked.
Hi.
Professor?
Hey, what's up, you weirdo?
Is something the matter? I see. So, Flayn has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search. It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
Your weird face. Why were you asking about Flayn?
I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget, I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garreg Mach Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Seteth has a sister.
Well, that's actually kind of weird.
To be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that. Is something that I will do. It seems that It has been 2 decades since I last knew Gerald, yet he looks nearly identical to my memory of him. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
Okay. Anything to pick up down here? Alright, I'm gonna quickly turn this in. The love letter quest.
Okay.
Gave it to your boyfriend.
Impressive. Nice work.
Do it yourself next time. Ask a professor to deliver your love letter for you. It's really freaking weird, you know that?
Hey, you.
Come on, load in. There we go. That's better. I don't like interfering in squabbles between noble brats, but the parents complain if I don't. It's annoying. Make the parents fight instead. Yeah, of course she would like that. If you feel overwhelmed by teaching, just ask for help. I predict that guiding these imps through their teenage years will be important for Fodlan's future. Ha, get it? I don't get it. Is he the one who needs the joke book? I think he is. Alright, he didn't like that. Oh well.
I've served here at Garreg Mach in some capacity or another for several decades now.
But after all that time, even I can't claim to know everything about the layout.
Searching the entire interior of the monastery is a more difficult task than you may think.
It makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound.
There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
Knows a lot about plants. Oh, hey, Marianne.
Dear goddess, hear my prayer.
You might be the devout one.
Please watch over Flayn. Please protect her.
I'm gonna recruit you this month.
Oh, Professor, excuse me.
Isn't interested in Byleth's house yet. Oh,
Dear
that's not what I
goddess.
meant. Mission assistance.
May I ask a favor?
Find medicinal herbs that will help a horse have a safe delivery and give them to Marianne. You may find what you need growing in the greenhouse.
Dear God, please.
Okay.
What's the...
Young noble who owns territory.
What's
I don't
this?
think that's you.
What's
Gardens
this?
is a hobby. No. Knows a lot about plants. No.
What's
Cares
this?
for horses. I mean... Okay, must be somebody else.
What's...
Not that one.
What's
Devout?
this?
Okay. None of the above. Oh, I forgot about this.
Need something? This one? You're
Another
all
divine
set.
pulse.
See you again soon.
Okay. Alright, there's somebody out here. A smithing material that glows. Okay, cool.
Perhaps.
What you doing over here, Rhea?
Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flayn's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note.
We will find her together.
Let us work together. It reassures me to have you by my side. May the goddess protect dear Flayn until she returns to us.
Oh, you don't lose things. I guess. Okay. What does that leave us with? Let's to do that quest, so get something from here, from the garden. So we'll just do that real quick. Birthing herbs. Well then.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
Not at all, Marianne. Not at all. Do I have a gift for
Dear
you?
God, please what?
Riding boots, maybe?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now we got more people to talk to up here based on the new information we've received.
Because of Flayn's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Seteth's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier.
Where was she?
Carrying something. A mask of some sort.
Was it Yuritsa's mask?
I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
Why? What are you up to, Manuela? What, you have more to say?
Miss Flayn's whereabouts are unknown. We do not seem to I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation?
Annie's your daughter? Do you mean Annette?
I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette she is my... But no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
Oh, I already know. I haven't quite pieced together why he's keeping it a secret. Annie seems to know as well. Let's look at her bio thing. Born the eldest daughter of Gustav, a kingdom knight, father vanishes, goes to live with her uncle Baron Dominic. She goes to live with her uncle Baron Dominic. Enrolls at the School of Sorcery, and okay. Daughter of a kingdom knight, niece of Baron Dominic. Alright. Don't really know much more than that. So we don't need to search the rooms, right? Doesn't seem like it. So we need to report to Dimitri.
Professor, thanks for your help.
Steel lance. Cool.
What? Professor Manuela ran off with Professor Yuritsa's mask? I have a bad feeling about this. We must find them both at once. Professor Yuritsa will be at the training grounds or his quarters. I believe the latter can be found on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Eastern side of the Knight's Hall. Let me do a quick save.
Professor.
Beyond here is Yuritsa's room. Please note that the current month will end and the story will progress? No. The current month will end. So we don't want to do this until like the last week. Is that what I'm supposed to understand about this? So in other words, I should just keep playing until we get here, maybe. Or something. Is that what I'm supposed to understand? Interesting. I don't know. We'll have to look at that. We'll have to look at that. But for now, I'm going to go and spend some of my time. So, Hanuman, can you work on my bow a little bit more?
What? Who would suspect Flayn?
Whoops. Yes, no, that is what I want. Okay. Oh, that's new. I literally walked right by here and picked something else right next to this. A book containing tips for keeping things tidy. Belongs to someone who has a hard time cleaning? Manuela. Okay, I've done my gardening. I can probably do a little bit of fishing. I can try the tournament. Oh, there was an item right in front of me, wasn't there? Alright, let's save and try this tournament. Okay, who am I gonna put in? Dedu, maybe? Intermediate axe tournament today. Dedu, for sure.
Had to be done. Sufficient.
How many rounds are there? Like 5 or 6? How does Dedu have the speed to double?
Sufficient.
These guys must not have good stats. Okay, you're doing a little bit more damage. And we're not doubling anymore. So let's see. 17 and 17 would be 34. Yeah?
Luck wasn't with you.
Finals. So I should just restore.
A threat eliminated.
Cool. Steel Axe Plus. Awesome. Okay, what were the events today? The choir and a meat thing, right? Let's do the choir. Oh, and remember last time when I was trying to figure out why I couldn't heal? I ended up looking that up, and apparently you can't use... let's take a look here. So, like, certain classes are able to use certain magic types. So if you don't have a class that has a magic ability to it, and I don't even know where to find that, I just read this online when I was doing some research on why I couldn't do this, but the class has to be capable of doing faith magic in order for you to be able to use it. And mercenaries can't use faith magic. I don't know if they can use any magic, and I'm not entirely sure how to find out what magic they could use. There's probably a stat somewhere. Oh, this class can use some magic, so commoners. So it tells you there. This one uses magic. Okay. But yeah, so that was the reason. Alright, all my people are in pretty good moods. That's good. We should invite you because it will raise your faith. And this will just max you out and raise your faith. Why not?
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Okay, what else am I going to do today? What's the blue text over here? There's a blue text bubble over there. What are you about?
Professor.
Yes? Hanuman would like to speak with you. Sure.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you. I wonder, might you have a moment to chat?
Why?
Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my Crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past.
And you probably didn't find much.
What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit.
You investigated me?
Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery.
This all lines up with what we heard from Gerald, and he said that it was our mother. That doesn't mean that he wasn't being untruthful in some way, though.
Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary.
Or so we're led to believe.
This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not?
Foreshadowing. I don't know.
It is intriguing, though, yes? Why is your age so difficult to pin down? For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair. Warriors to be respected and feared.
Damn right.
You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon.
Whoa, that's a cool name.
They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts.
Whoa. The Ashen Demon, no emotion.
So,
Weird.
That is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
Support level C. Okay. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and save right here, and this is where we're going to end this episode. We've already been going for an hour and a half, so we'll pick this up next time. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you all next time.